You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey, it's me, Ruthie from the Purple Backyard Farm. I have a great review for you. This is Christmas, the rest of the story, by one of my favorite people, authors, Renner. And he has this book, and it's a wonderful gift to give for Christmas. I wanted to show it to you ASAP. This is a book that he sent me, but let's get right into it. This book tells like the real things that happened, such as Jesus was probably born in a cave, and he explains why. And he'll talk about all the different things. And look at the art. Oh, I love art. So he's going to go through all the different things about the real story of Christmas. God calls families. Look at the edging. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Mary is the main source for the Christmas story. I mean, this book will be a wonderful book for you to read through with your entire family during the holidays. Just one thing after another, the village of Nazareth. Do you know that Jesus hardly ever talked about Bethlehem, which is where he was born? But look at this. Awesome book. And he probably, I mean, those magi, it wasn't three. I mean, the whole town was shook up. Hey, there's a bunch of guys coming in here, and they're saying there's a new king. And the new king would be Jesus. So can you imagine if, say, you were the president or king of a country, and you were sitting there, and all of a sudden they said, hey, man, a new king is here. So why did God choose Joseph? Look at this. All these wonderful stories in here. I love studying the Christmas story. Though some of the information I just shared was information, except for the cave part, that I had read through the years, because I just love the Christmas story. I love the whole thing. When I was expecting my son, my one and only sweet little boy, which I only have one boy, but it was right around Christmas time. So I could just see, I mean, obviously Jesus was probably born at a different time, but I was pregnant in December, had my baby in January. And I remember how, watching the Christmas play and thinking how she must have felt riding a donkey, or not a donkey, a camel probably. I'm not sure. I have to look, and riding that critter all the way in to have her baby. There she is, kissing her little sweet baby. And of course, the wise men were not at the birth of the baby. Just the shepherds. But you're going to love this book. It's lots of great information. If you don't know anything about Rick Renner, oh my goodness, you're going to fall in love with him. I have his books, the gem books that he has. He's like, I can't even think the name. The names of them. But they go, like, they're really thick. That's the things I like about Rick Renner. His books are, like, thick. They have tons and tons of information. There's so much information, you can hardly keep up with it. Who would take away the sin of the world? Look at this, the art. What is the multitude of the hosts of the heavenly host? So, imagine you're outside, you're out taking care of your sheep, and all of a sudden, angels are there. And, these guys went and they were lucky because they got to see the birth of the baby. Then they take Jesus to present him to the temple. I'm just going through this book to let you see some of the art. Where does what does the word sacrifice mean? See, he'll go into the Hebrew and Greek and things like that, and he'll go into all kinds of things that you are not going to find just anywhere. He's awesome. I just love it. And I believe he's writing a Bible right now too, which I, definitely would be interested in reading that. He's like interpreting it from the Hebrew and Greek. So there's all kinds of things. Oh, the book is called Sparkling Gems, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I knew it would come to me. So those are really good. How and when did Herod die? Those Herods, they were bad people. Who were the Magi? See, you guys are going to love this. You're going to love it because he's going to go back into all the history and see back where they were originally with Daniel. He's going to get into all kinds of deep truths. So you're going to be like an expert on the story, and you're not going to be going with all the things that traditions that people just say that, you know, because they heard it from grandma, and grandma heard it from someone else, from someone, and they don't really know because, like I said, the three wise men, they weren't even at, you know, they see all these churches with the three wise men up at the nativity. They weren't even there. They came later when he was at the house. And see, you know, Herod was interrogated by the Magi, or he interrogated them rather, because, you know, he was like, hey, what do you know, they came into Jerusalem with all these, you know, all their people, and he's thinking, who are these guys? And, you know, he's getting shook up because he's usually in that time, if your kingdom was taken over, they usually took care of the king and his family, and everybody would die and the new ruler would come in. That's just how they did it back then. And then what eventually happened to the Magi? You're going to learn all kinds of cool things in this book. This is going to be like, wait, the night an angel spoke to Joseph in a dream. Like, it's cool, like, you know, Joseph was warned, different things like, get out of there before Herod comes. And, you know, you can just picture him and taking his wife and his baby in the middle of the night, sneaking out so that Herod wouldn't come get the baby. This is real cool stuff. So, yep, this is definitely a must if you are a Bible teacher or a preacher or someone that, you know, just loves Bible study, you know, loves truth. Rick Renner's the guy, man. This is a great book. And not only is it informational, but it's beautiful. So, like, if you have somebody that loves to read in your family and you're looking for a Christmas gift, this is it. This is it. And, you know, a lot of people, even people that haven't accepted Christ yet, they would love this. And you could even put like a little note or something, how to get saved and stuff like that in this. And, I mean, who wouldn't love this gift? Who wouldn't love it, you know? So it's an awesome witnessing tool, too. But Christmas, the rest of the story by Rick Renner. My opinion, a must-buy for every single family, to know that you know that you know the Word, and read it right along with your Bible, and you will be amazed that all the things that you've heard for years that maybe aren't even in the Bible. Next time you see a nativity scene, you'll say, where's the shepherds? I see the Magi here, but where's the shepherds? The Magi weren't even there. So anyway, I will see you in my next video. This is Christmas, the rest of the story with Rick Renner. This is Ruthie Popo with the Popo Backyard Farm, and I will see you in the next video. God bless.